Hi everyone, it's Missy Grant from Grant Photography. In today's tutorial I'm going to do with you covers how I extract elements from an image to create a composite, whether it's an image that I've previously shot that I want to take a new twist on, or whether it's something I'm currently working on that I've had to shoot a number of elements in different photographs because I couldn't get them all under one. Now the image we're going to work on today, Brittany sent me. She was having a little bit of difficulty due to, I imagine, a lack of sleep from working very hard to extract this beautiful lady here from the image that it was previously on to create this composite. This is the particular image over here. As you can see, it's a beautiful image as is, but for the collection preview, Brittany wanted to add a little bit more pizzazz to. The way I do it, I'm sure there is easier ways out there, and if you happen to know one, please feel free to message me because I am all up for anything that takes less time for me to do. Is firstly, I just want this a little bit larger so I can work a little bit better around it, and I tend to work in reverse. I want to use my quick selection tool, but firstly I want to select all. Now this selects every part of the image, including the parts that I don't want. And rather than using my plus tool, I'm going to use my minus tool. And you want it relatively small because you want to get in all the cracks and crevices that are around her, which you can see there's a fair few. So it's quite simply just drag and draw around her. As you can see, we're losing bits, but that's okay because we're going to refine it a bit more. But it's easier, like I said, to work this way for me. And now we want our plus tool because we've removed all that background now, but we've lost a few key elements. We can't have her one-legged. You just want to gently tap around to include those pieces there. Now this is quick, but it's not lightning quick, so it does take a little bit of time. And I also use a Wacom tablet, which is a lot easier for me. I do a lot of drawing. Now I'm going to just do this leg real quick. And then I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. And that should do. You can see I'm getting her fingers in there now. Lost a little bit of her nose and her hand. You will need to refine this a little bit more when you add your subject to the image. This is just basically making it a lot quicker and simpler than just pasting it over the top and then having to rub it back. So it's less work in that way. It's a little bit tedious, I know. Just lost a little bit more there. There we are going to lose some elements of her hair that can't be really helped too much. Might be able to get a little bit in there. Nope. Okay, the next step is you want to refine your edge. And that's simply with a left click, refine edge. And as you can see, it brings it up on the blank background and you can see everything you've selected there. And most people know how to use your smooth and your feather and your contrast and all these sliders here. But there's also these two up here, which is a paintbrush and a eraser. And these come in really handy. As you can see, it's not entirely clean, and we do need to clean this up a little bit before we put her on there. So firstly, I'm going to go show radius, And as you can see, there's not much there that we haven't selected. Now we're going to take our minus tool and just rub along the outside and take away a little bit of that extra crud, whatever you would like to call it. It's just smoothing it out a little bit. It's not overly noticeable, but it is noticeable once you paste her into the new background. As you can see, she's pretty pixelated, which is part of the trouble that Brittany would have had to take her out. Now we want to use our smooth tool, which will smooth out our lines. See, it's made a fair bit of difference there. Now you want to feather it a little bit, and the reason I do this is it will make her blend better when you place her into the new image. It gives you a bit of depth and shadow, which is what you've basically taken out, because we had all that shadow previously in the last image that you're extracting her from. And to put her in a new one, you want her to blend like she was always there. Hit OK, and now you can go new layer via copy, which will give you just your girl on a nice blank background. You can then select that layer and copy, and then you can bring her over to wherever you want and paste her in. And as you can see, we've got a pretty even blend. There's a little bit in her hair there that you will have to erase back on, as you can see in here, just to make her blend in a little bit better. But as you can see, it's pretty quick and simple. And as I said, if you know of an easier way, feel free to shoot me a message. I would love to hear all about it. But I hope this helps you guys in extracting elements from images. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.